Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. One gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Again, a 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it is Markakis, and he makes the catch for out number 2. At the plate, Jose Peraza, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Inside, ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Liner in there for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he's safe.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A ball and a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Just hung in there on that one. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Now that
it certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So base is empty now after the double play, and digging in is the veteran DH Adam Duvall. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Line toward the gap in left center. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
the right fielder, Alex.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's inside.
Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Grounded to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled off. Liner toward right center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Michael Chavis becomes out number 2 this inning. Christian Vasquez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Markakis. But he can't get there, and that'll plate both runners as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him, and what does he do? He hits a ground rule.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Here comes the first pitch. High chopper to third. Right to him. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
Up next for Atlanta.
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 4-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pillar. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Now here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up Acuna. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And here's Jose Peraza.
Second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he takes strike 2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Digging in now, Alex Verdugo. A hit in 2 tries so far. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Count now a ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The next 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. J.D. Martinez becomes out number 2 this inning. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come? Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. 5 innings complete. 5-2 now Boston. Ozzie Albies will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The windup and the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back.
So with 1 away now, that'll bring in Nick Markakis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Martinez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Now here's the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Reined in, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So here's Michael Chavis now. Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra base.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Grounder down the line at third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Throw won't get him.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Fouled away. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
2-0 now. High in the air and deep to left center field. Acuna going back, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
There's a 2-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. And it's fouled away. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look.
1-0.
1-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs. 7th inning ready to roll, and that brings in Freddie Freeman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit in the air out to center field. Legs churning, he's headed for second, and this will bang up against the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And there's 1 away.
Now back.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Duvall has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
The catcher, number 8.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. A throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together.
Leading off for the Red Sox,
Chris Martin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. J.D. Martinez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Shortstop,
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Stepping in for the Braves, Mitch Garver, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Leading off for Atlanta, the catcher, number 8.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Behind 0-2 now.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Again, another foul ball. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Peraza is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Here's Miguel Sano. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Ozzie Albies. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's in.
A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0 home. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Verdugo looks up. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as it is now an 8-4 ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. 1-0 the count. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 1-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hit toward the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Out in front of it, strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
Digging in, Kevin Pillar, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Red Sox go down 1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
This pitch is popped up. Dahlbeck is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. On the season, Freeman comes into action sporting a slugging line above 650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, the 248th of his career, as it's now an 8-5 ball game. Brandon Workman answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Brandon Workman.
To the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Adam Duvall, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
The catcher, number 8.
Striding in, Mitch Garver. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Garver begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Popped him up. He's got it, and the Red Sox have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
8-5 tonight. Boston took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Ryan Weber notches his 3rd win of the year. Sean Newcomb was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting off in the National League East, the Boston Red Sox launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Braves 8-5. The Washington Nationals snapped their 7-game losing streak as they defeated the visiting Giants 7-2. The Phillies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-3. Noah Syndergaard struck out 15 overall with the win as the Mets took care of the Cubs 6-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Gregory Polanco was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, helping the Pirates take care of the Yankees 6-2. The Rockies combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 13-0. A.J. Pollock smacked a home run and drove in 3, leading the Dodgers over the Diamondbacks 8-4. The Reds relief pitcher, number 73, won his first game of the season, leading the Reds to victory over the Padres 3-2. The Blue Jays hit 3 long balls as they beat the visiting Rays 6-5. The Cleveland Indians got an astounding 20 hits in total as they blew out Baltimore 14-1. Joe Jimenez collected his first W this season, leading the Tigers to the win over the White Sox 3-2. Freddie Peralta won his 4th game thus far as the Brewers downed the Twins 6-1. Matt Olson plated 3 runs on the day as Oakland pushed past the Angels 6-5. The Astros sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 4-3. Jesse Hahn got his 7th win out of the bullpen, leading Kansas City past the Rangers 2-1. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. Martin Perez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, lefty Martin Perez, not an overpowering guy, sneaky quick, 92 to 93 miles an hour, good hard slurve. His changeup is a good pitch. Not overpowering, but one thing I like that he does, and you'll know early on if he's pitching well, he's not afraid to come inside with the fastball to right-handed hitters.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Perez, once a Minnesota Twin, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's hit over 500 the last 10 games. He's absolutely on fire. If I'm in that other dugout right now, I'm thinking this is the guy that we can't let beat us. We'll see how they attack him in this game.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
So stepping in, Freddie Freeman, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and it's gone into the monster seats. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman, number 249 career, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Garver. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here comes the first pitch. Nick Markakis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the... Mike Foltynewicz will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Hard on the ground towards short, and he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, you always want to be the team that jumps out to that early lead and sets the tone. And after back-to-back singles right here in the first inning, that's exactly what this offense is looking to do.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team.
And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now batting, Rafael Devers. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. No balls and a strike to count. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Acuna going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the runner is in from second. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Swanson is there, 2 down.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. His career line with Foltynewicz. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna on the run. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
No balls and 1 strike. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. The throw to the plate, and he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
Batting 9,
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swanson scoops it up on to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. 1 inning in the books here. Boston's out in front. Second inning set to go, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Bradley is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting 9, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Adam Duvall. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Bounced weakly near the plate. That's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's out.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Bradley on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He pulls into third safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Wow, with 1 out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his 2nd hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Acuna digs in now. He swings and grounds it to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. And he takes ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
First pitch of the at-bat. Andrew Benintendi is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off a hard break.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis, and that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1.
going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
2 balls and a strike to count. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. And he is in there. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra base.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Acuna's there for it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Mitch Moreland will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's out.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Bogaerts is on his way home, and a relay home, and he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Well, we've already had some hard hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one.
Standing in now, Alex Verdugo. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Christian Vasquez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him.
He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Jackie Bradley Jr. is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His
baseman, Dustin Pedroia. Your attention.
Comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Dustin Pedroia is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now. Bradley at third. Benintendi on at second with 2 down. Acuna's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Red Sox are out in front 11-5. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Benintendi. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Now at the plate, Mitch Garver, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the 2nd time he's barreled up the ball, so he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Here's Miguel Sano, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Sano is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 count.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Marquez.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're facing pitching that's throwing a lot of strikes, and that has forced them to hit from behind in the count more than they would like. However, they do have 6 hits coming out of counts that were in the pitcher's favor. So that's pretty strong evidence that these hitters are grinding out each and every at-bat, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. out of play. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Drilled to first. And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him, a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. On to Freeman. A double play.
Now batting, third baseman
Rafael Devers the next to bat. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. And he lays off there 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One hits. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Hey, great forehand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it. Had to take an extra step. I don't mind that, though. That's a great job to make sure he got a good handle on it and get off a good throw to get the out.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
The batter number 1.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting,
Striding into the box, Ronald Acuna. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Hit back up the middle. There is Pedroia. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
now batting.
So the base is empty here with one away. And that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Lifted in the air to center. Acuna's there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Hernandez comes set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave one, and it's still an 11-6 ball game. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. One and 2 now.
The count is 1-2.
Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 17 for him on the season, as they've cut this deficit down to 4. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Freddie Freeman is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for Atlanta.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Sano will head for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Nick Markakis digging in now. Lifted in the air to center field. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves will settle for just. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Oh, 0-2 the count to Benintendi. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 0-2 once more. This is on the ground over to first. A flip to Hernandez is in time to record the out.
The batter, number 50.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Adam Duvall is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Left side of the infield into the shift. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Albies. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Benintendi in pursuit.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Rafael Devers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
This one's down to third. He's right there. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hernandez gets the sign. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen? Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Here's the first pitch to him. Alex Verdugo is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Moreland rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they push the lead to 5 now.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go un.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Another 1-2 delivery. In the dirt here. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So coming to the plate, Ronald Acuna. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. He's set and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 1-1 is swung on and missed. A good off-speed pitch.
1 and 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Taken high and deep to right. Verdugo backing up on it. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. Acuna rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Freddie Freeman is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Fouled away. 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. and it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Bradley is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now that's
Stepping in, Miguel Sano. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby. That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. Heath Hembry takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Nick Markakis will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's popped up, and this will land foul. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander.
1-1.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And some action now in the ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. To short, hit hard. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
Boy, you know, D-Roll, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down and keep it from the outfield to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
The 1-0.
That's outside.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Ball 3.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Striding forward now is the DH, Adam Duvall. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Looking to minimize the damage here. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Roll.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Ready with the 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
And he fouls this one off. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The set and the 2-2 lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. But this is right to Pedroia, and the inning is. Johan Camargo will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop.
Now playing shortstop.
Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. And that misses, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Fouled away. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Benintendi's on the move. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swung on and missed as Pedroia's retired for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
J.D. Martinez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch to 2-2 now. Runners on first with one down. Hit sharply on the ground, and that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. First and second now, one man out. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. Hit down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. In now, Rafael Devers. 1-0 the count. As a look, now the pitch. Runners are at first and second with one away. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Now back, first base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland, and their runners at the corners now. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Right fielder.
Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Acuna. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone to lead off the inning. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
Benintendi's got it, and there's one away.
Now back.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Pitch on the way. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Up next for it.
Into the box, Mitch Garver. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Christian Vasquez.
For the Red Sox.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Vasquez.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. This is on the ground over to first, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting. The left field.
So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out, and up next the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So
the batter, number 15, second baseman
Luke Jackson answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. First pitch on its way. Dustin Pedroia is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Over to Albies. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. The 3 of us. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Leading off for right.
New inning set to get underway, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Off the light tower, and it's gone. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. Number 17 for him on the season, as it's now a 1-run ball game. At the plate now, Nick Markakis. As he rips it on the ground to second. Pedroia has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And the next in is Johan Camargo. Tyler Flowers will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 25, Tyler Flowers.
Fly ball right down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, one strike.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the Braves down to their final out now. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Pitch on the way. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Final strike for the Braves. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogaerts. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have earned a sweep here in this brief two-game series as this ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
14-13 at the end of this one. The Red Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Austin Bryce gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Mike Foltynewicz takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest of his life. Brandon Workman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Drive home safely. Good night.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the NL East, the Red Sox completed a short two-game sweep as they took down the visiting Braves 14-13. The San Francisco Giants got 12 hits in this one as they pulled away from the Nationals 11-2. The Marlins went deep 4 times as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 6-2. The Mets knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 8-5. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Pirates finished off a 2-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Yankees 2-1. The Cardinals combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-3. The Dodgers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 8-5. The San Diego Padres held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-3. The Jays put together 10 total hits as they beat the visiting Rays 4-2. It was their 5th straight victory. Shane Bieber grabbed win number 9 this year, leading the Indians to the win over the Orioles 4-3. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The White Sox combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-2. The Milwaukee Brewers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 1-0. The Oakland Athletics finished off a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-1. The Houston Astros completed a short 2-game sweep as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 7-6. The Kansas City Royals completed a 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 3-1. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.